Hello, students. Hi. Guess what? Today we're going to draw the cat in the hat. It's true. Your mother will not mind at all if we do. Ha 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 ha. Wait. It's coming. Hold on. Okay, we're back. The first thing you should probably remember when you're drawing the cat in the hat is that he has a hat. And because he has a hat, it's very tall. So you don't want to put his face at the top like you usually would. You want to put his face more in the middle of the paper. So start in the middle. I'm using a pen. You should probably use a pencil. I used a pen so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, anyway, we're going to start by making two eyes. So just sort of make two circles. And kind of, if you can, try to make them about the same size. They're pretty close. And inside, make two other circles. And we can color those in soon. Anyway, about here, we'll make a nose, which will be kind of an oval. So I'm going to go ahead and color all this in. And sometimes that takes a little time, but I'll try to be quick. Anyway, I'm doing this in honor of Reading Week, which comes during the month of March, which is also the same month as Theodore Geisel's birthday. And you may ask yourself, who is Theodore Geisel, Sean teacher? And Theodore Geisel is Dr. Seuss. He's the guy who wrote the books. So yeah, we celebrate his birthday during March. And as such, us art type people draw the cat in the hat, among other things, among other characters from his books. What other characters do you like? Me, I like Thing 1 and Thing 2. Anyway, we've just about got these eyes colored in. You notice I left the two white spots as reflections. We'll color his nose. Yeah. So there's a pretty good beginning. Maybe I'll make this one just a little bit bigger. That'll make it look a little rounder and a little more even. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is make a big smile. We got to make him happy. Good. And when we make the smile, we can also make these little cheek lines. He's got little cheeks. See his cheeks? Try to make them a little more even. Yeah. And from his cheeks, we can make his lower jaw. And the interesting thing about his lower jaw is that we need to make a zigzag. Maybe 4 zigzags. Why? Because he has a furry chin. Or furry cheeks. Furry jaw. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we just kind of imitate that smile line that's with the jaw there. Good. Now we sort of make two lines that go up the side. Like that and like that. Yeah. And from there, we want to make his eyebrows. They're not too hard. Just some little lines like that. Now his ears are really interesting. You want to make kind of an S line. It's not really the letter S. It's just a line that kind of bends one way and then the other. After you do that, you just make this come down and come down and give him a little fur in his ears. Which really, to me, these kind of look like cat ears. Oh wait, he is a cat, so that makes sense. Anyway, from here, we just make a curved line. And that's gonna be the inside of his hat. So from here, we make another curved line. Basically do the same thing. And that's the other side of his hat. And then we get to make that sort of tall line. This one isn't as tall. And then kind of a curved line like that. And then you want to make a line here. That's one stripe, right? That one's going to be red. And go over here and make another one here. And then one in the middle is two lines, 1 and 2. Like that. So there's his striped hat. Yeah. Now we should try to draw his body, huh? So we get around the center and make this little guy here. This is going to be his bow tie. He has a bow tie. And kind of make a little thing like that. And a little thing like that. Yeah. And maybe a little thing like this. Good. That's working good. I bet yours is looking really cool too. So from here, we just kind of go down like that and out a little bit. And down, in and out, like that. And that's going to be about where his feet will start. Yeah? Okay? So from here, we want to go sort of a U shape. And then maybe another little U shape here for one foot. And a little U for this foot. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Now, we have to remember he had a furry belly. So we're just going to give him a furry belly. And we just kind of make a zigzaggy oval there for his belly. Now his arms, you can make pretty easily. Just go down like that. And down like that. Make a line across, because he wears mittens, right? And then one for the thumb, and then one for the hands. Like that. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, only thing he's missing, his tail. So back here, something like that, and then make another line that kind of matches it. And then just curve it off at the end. Ta-da! It's the Cat in the Hat! Wow! Found this cool black coloring pencil. I could have used a crayon. It probably wouldn't be as good to use a marker here. You could, but it kind of would get in the way of the black outlines. You would lose your outline if you used a black marker beside your black outlines. And sometimes that's helpful, but today I think not. Anyway, we're going to color in his arms and legs and body and tail with a black that really is probably better described as a gray. And I'm just going to try to make sure that I don't leave a bunch of white spaces. I want to kind of color in one direction and sort of fill everything in. Of course, stay in the lines. You know that. You've been doing that for a long time. Kind of fill in his tail. Like that. Uh-huh. I love to color. Yeah, look at that. It's not far from being done, is it? Now, the interesting thing about the Cat in the Hat, and really all of the Dr. Seuss characters, is that the books were printed with only 2 or 3 colors. So when you see the Cat in the Hat, he's only black and white and red. Of course, white was the color of the paper, right? But I'm sure they did that to save on the cost of printing. Because back then, printing with many, many colors cost a lot of money. But in the end, I think it made the books look better. It gave them kind of an interesting quality with the color. So when you see Dr. Seuss books, that's why there aren't so many colors inside, because they were printed a long time ago. They're fairly old books. Even though they may not seem like they're old, they are. They're very old. Anyway, there's his body and tail and arms and feet and legs. Now I think I'm going to color his hat and tie. I found this cool, they call it violet red. Can't just get red anymore. Oh no, it's got to have some wild name. Anyway, this is violet red. And it's doing a really good job on the hat and the tie. And before long, we've got a pretty good looking Cat in the Hat. So, just like that, it's the Cat in the Hat. So, happy birthday, Theodore Geisel. Yay! I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.